健闘を祈る。
人類に栄光あれ。
人類に栄光あ
人類栄光あれ。
Rude alert! Rude alert! Abandoned shop! This is not a daffodil. Repeat, this is not a daffodil. Hello from Nurgle Squalor.
The strawberry girl.
Who took the jam out of your donut?
You took the fucking jam out of my donut, Tommy. You did.
Probability factor of 1 to 1. We have normality. I repeat, we have normality. Anything you still can't cope with is therefore your own problem.
Just borrow the T-72 from the WW2 game. Then I think we'll have everyone's attention. Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I said supper is ready.
Jeber spear, horn, gear, steer, bork, bork, bork. Miss me with that whipping accuracy shit. Oh, shooting everything. Oh, laying down cover fire. Oh, shooting the walls. Oh, shooting me teammates. Oh, shooting myself. Me accuracy is 100%. Yous just don't know what I was aiming at. Miss me with that whipping accuracy shit. Oh, shooting everything. Oh, laying down cover fire. Oh, shooting the walls. Oh, shooting me teammates. Oh, shooting myself. Me accuracy is 100%. Yous just don't know what I was aiming at.
Mr. Flibble's very cross. You shouldn't have run away from him. What are we going to do with them, Mr. Flibble? We can't possibly do that. Who'd clear up the mess? Mr. Flibble's very cross. You shouldn't have run away from him. What are we going to do with them, Mr. Flibble? We can't possibly do that. Who'd clear up the mess?
What's this? It's a banana. It always has been a banana, it always will be a banana. It's a yellow fruit that you unzip and eat the white bits. It's a banana.
You know what you want? You want to squeeze my buttons together to make one juicy giant peach.
T-72 from the WW2 game, and then I think we'll have everyone's attention. Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I said supper is ready.
Gordon Bennett, he's dead, Dave. Everybody is dead. Everybody is dead, Dave.
Everybody is dead, Dave. Everybody is dead, Dave. Everybody is dead, Dave. Everybody is dead, Dave. Everybody's dead, Dave. How you doing, everybody? Everybody in Twitch chat is dead, Dave. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. So could we get the Red Dwarf theme? No, because I would get. I'm already getting BBC copyright strikes every single stream. We can't have more copyright strikes. So no. Echolalia. What's echolalia? Music. Let's get some things out of the way. What things out of the way? Hello Avian. Let's go with Catchup. Hello Avian. Hello Purples. Hello Sinister. We got a Sinister. We got a Teeny. We got a Hook and Pin. Thank you very, very much for the resub. It's incredibly kind of you. Thank you very much. Teeny Tiny, Christine, Purples, Avian, Shirato as well. Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? Chris. Echolalia is a compulsion to repeat words and phrases. Oh, is it? Da da da. Music, Pusscat, Stream Gallery. Yes, we will get to all of that. We will definitely get to all of that. I've only just started the stream. At least let me say hello. Shall we try that again? Hi everybody. Okay, so Pusscat Picks, Stream Gallery, stuff, music. There you go. Congratulations. Excellent. Right, I'll see you all later. Take care. Bye. Lol. Lol. How are you all doing? Anyway, how is everybody? Christine, Strawberry Girl. Most commonly known as one of the more common Tourette's symptoms. No go. No go. There is no go in this Twitch chat. Twitch chat has no go. You heard it here first, everybody. Twitch chat has zero go. Zero go for Twitch Chatterogo. Teeny Tiny, how are you? Hook and Pin hype. Yeah, I do like the little Raven, Chris Raven. He is cool. My life has zero go in general. Sinister has go zero no. Anyway, how are we all? Is everybody all right? Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. Yes, we will catch up on everything, obviously. I love the donut.
We can always build more.
I love the donut. Did the donut not play? I didn't hear the donut play. Did it play? Where's sound alerts? Oh, we haven't got. Hang on. What's it called? Sound alerts. There it is. Hang on. Let me go back. Oh, what source was it? What source is it? I'm guessing it's. Where is it? It is. Yeah, it's there. It's a browser source. There's the browser source. Sound alerts. There we go. Sound alerts added. I'm very, very sorry, Christine. There we go. Sound alerts. Donut has been added. I should add that to the stream starting as well, shouldn't I? Oh, it's already on stream starting, so it's just this one. It's just this one. This one is a scene which I created a few weeks ago anyway. So it's a little bit of a kind of a mashup, and I haven't quite caught up with some of the things that I added in. Sexy Science Hannah is in the house. HNN breaking news. Hannah has realised I have a window. I am not, as some have rumoured, in a jail cell. How are we doing? Yeah, so the sound alerts has worked. The sound alerts are up now, so you can do the donut. You can do the donut if you should so wish. Hannah, how are you? Happy Monday. Patreon post is up. Where is it? Where is it? Where is Patreon post? Where is it? There we go. Patreon post is up. Part 1 of Resto modding the Dark Eldar Lord. So that one is up. Should be a good one. I do like. It wasn't like a little bit of a revelation, but it was a bit of a revelation of myself. Just realizing that Patreon is different to YouTube, and I can kind of take my time and just talk things. So I'm actually kind of really proud of this video. I know half of you are not going to watch it, but I'm actually really proud of this video. Yeah, if you are a member of my Patreon, you can go and watch that one, and then we're gonna do plenty of videos like that every week as well. Mutilators have just dropped, have they? Remind me why Iron Warriors have mutilators specifically and not just obliterators. Because Iron Warriors are shooty, right? So why are they the legion that have suddenly got mutilators? That claw's sort of okay. I quite like that claw. That claw's okay. That claw. So some of the claws. I think the claws are okay. Mia Melody, oh wow, didn't see those yet. Mia Melody, these are the new lady mutilators for the Iron Warriors, but they don't have heels. They're not in high heels or anything. They're just female mutilators. They're here to mutilate you in the face. Yeah, the claws are really cool. I like the claws a lot. Iron Warriors created Flesh Metal Virus. They did indeed. I should swap my Twitch sub to a Patreon sub. You can do whatever you like. Now I know which window to sneak through. Chris, wake up. What colours should I use? Are those just a little bigger than Terminators? Yeah, so these are the same size as Obliterators. So if you go to... I don't know, so this isn't going to be... So it's just a new Chaos... Right, hang on. So it's just a Mutilator. They're just choosing to release it at the time of the Iron Warriors. So it is in an Iron Warrior... Actually, no, it's not even in an Iron Warrior colour scheme, is it? It's just in a normal Chaos colour scheme. So it's absolutely fine. Ignore me getting confused. They're just Mutilators. They're not specifically for the Iron Warriors or anything. There are some Iron Warrior Mutilators for the Iron Warrior Legion. However, they're not being released as just Iron Warriors. So hang on, Chaos Space Marines. So the Mutilators are, and they always were, but when the new Obliterators came out, they kind of split them off, because you used to be able to make them from the old Obliterator kit, I think. Where even are they? Where are the Oblits? Where are the Oblits? Oh God. Oh yes, of course. So they came out in a army box, and on the sprue you also got a Venom Crawler. So you can't even just buy Obliterators, you have to buy Obliterators and a Venom Crawler. So they are the melee versions of Obliterators. Now, forgive me for saying this, these are badass, and those aren't. So they're like Centurions. They are the Chaos mutilated, morphed up Centurions. It's the easiest way to think about them. Mia Melody is getting a box, maybe two. So Mia Melody, these have got the Mia Melody thumbs up, because she is in full support of female Chaos Space Marines. Yeah, anyway, there we go. Congrats. 4-inch move. Yeah, hang on. These have a 4-inch move. These can't have a 4-inch move. They can't. They're not going to have a 4-inch move. If they have a 4-inch move, then they're mad, because they're melee and they haven't got any range at all. They need to get into melee. So these will probably have like an 8-inch move, something like that. So Chris is so far 100% on his predictions. Oh, Mutilators. You just checked Wikipedia for Mutilators or Obliterators. Obliterators are slow. Obliterators barely move, but they don't.
Hazardous anomaly detected.
Yo!
Activated.
One Stop, how are you? One Stop. How do you fancy cutting off these arms and putting them on the cooler models? They could have a 4-inch move, but then their charge would be sick. Their charge would have to be like 3d6 flat, but then that wouldn't make any sense. They're not going to have a 4-inch move. They're not going to have a 4-inch move. They're just not going to have a 4-inch move. Anyway, there we go. Congratulations. If you are a Chaos player, you now have some Mutilators to add to your lines. I hope you like them. I really like the claws and that horn. There we go. I like that claw. I like that claw. Yeah, I like that claw, this claw, and that claw. So the 3 claws. That's brilliant. I don't really like that one. And that one. So 2. I like 2 claws. And I really like those tusks. Those tusks are cool. So 2 claws and 2 tusks. There we go. Using Iron Warrior Saturnines would be good stand-in for Obliterators. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. I thought that was a UPS for a second. They could have a 4-inch move, hot take, but these are boring. Is that really a hot take? Is that really a hot take? Yeah, Stu, do you want to cut the claws off and add them to a blitz? They are a little boring. A little. Sorry, I thought my tone expressed what I think about them, and the fact that I said that I like this claw specifically, that claw specifically, and these 2 tusks. That's the list of things that I like about the new mutilators. Anyway, there we go. How do you make how do you make those? And then those? How does that happen? You like the pulverizing looking weapon too? Which one? That one? I don't know. I just think they're lazy. Anyway, I don't like talking about things that I don't like. I far prefer talking about things that I'm dead excited by. Which is nothing on here at the moment. Right. They are sculpted for Black Legion to get wrecked. Iron Warriors. They're not sculpted. They're just sculpted for chaos, aren't they? Like Iron Warriors. All the Iron Warrior releases are just Iron Warriors in name rather than like design, are they? So when the Defiler comes out, there's just going to be a Defiler, but they're kind of linking the releases in with talking about Iron Warriors, so they'll be painted as Iron Warriors for a little bit. That's all it is. I think they're alright as far as generic Chaos models go. Nice one, I'm glad you like them, Sinister. I'm glad you like them. Iron Warriors release are just regular Chaos Marines with an upgrade sprue. Yes, they are. Right. Yes, they are. I had someone arguing with me online because they swore up and down that Iron Warriors were getting a standalone codex. Nah, that's not happening. That's not happening. That was never happening. I don't think I've ever said that on stream either. So they're definitely not pulling that information from me either. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same kind of release as Night Lords. They just get a little bit more because they've got a character as well, which is quite cool. I quite like the character. I am standing by my no, you're not getting Perturabo now as well. I'm standing by, absolutely standing by that. Mia Melody wants me to compare them to the horrible old mutilators and then a giggle emote. I think they are just new and excited, which is fine. I've been there. I think they were just new and excited, which is fine. I've been there. Oh right, yes, yeah. Yeah, you want to kind of cling to hope, don't you? Like anybody who's got all the Iron Warrior stuff wants to cling to the hope that maybe Perturabo might be coming as well. Like that's fine. He's not, but that's fine. And then there's some cow elf stuff. Because there's a new model, isn't there? Is that the new model? What is this? Rune Inscription 101. What the fuck is that? What the hell? I'm not reading all that. I'm not reading all that. It's a new endless spell. Ah, that's been out for years, has it? You're gutted, no Purty. Time to kit bash. I am going to kit bash a Purty Tarbo for Sexy Science Hannah. Yeah, Peter Tarbo, Purty Turbo, Peter Tarbo for Sexy Science Hannah. I thought it was part of a new pack of endless spells. No, I don't think so. Lumineth. No, that's it, isn't it? I like that dude. That dude's cool. That's not. So yeah. Anyway, exclamation mark Patreon. If you want to go and have a look at my Patreon, the new drop is up there for Resto Modding a Classic Dark Eldar Lord, which has been really fun to start. This is part 1. It's going to be a 2-part series, so the next series is going to be putting it together, sculpting any parts that I need, cleaning up everything, and then painting it. So yeah, make sure you drop me a follow on Patreon if you want to find out when the part 2 is landing. And let's come down and have a look at some stuff that we've got, because I have had a delivery today, so we can talk about some stuff. Painting. We're getting Vulcan or Russ, mark my words. Oh, are we now? Oh, are we now? I'm getting 2 Primarchs now. Yeah, Hannah, you're getting 2. I'm going to make 2. 2 for the price of 2. Right, let's turn that to video so that we can talk on video. And I can go, there we go, look at that. Look at her. How cool is she? Come on, stay. There we go. How cool is she? So she's all trimmed out, ready to go.
That's a real bargain, CHR.
It's a real bargain. It is. It is. Yes, I am doing Stream Gallery. I do need to go to the Stream Gallery. Yes, that's a very good point. Let's do that. Forgotten about Stream Gallery. Let's turn that off. Let's turn Discord on. There we go. Oh wow! Oh, that's why. That's why Sexy Science Hannah wants to do Stream Gallery. Jesus Christ. I love the big shoulders. Sorry for the overexposure. That's absolutely fine. It looks amazing. Lumineth had endless spells for AOS for about 4 years. And we'll get second Gilliman before Russ. We'll get second Gilliman before Peter Turbo as well. His response, is that real? Is it to the internet? I happened to find someone selling the Scaventide box for a discount, so I'm dipping my toes into AOS. Nice! I had fun at my once a month 40k game in February. I got to tell a friend who does not care about any 40k lore about Rowboat Gorilla Man and his big titty goth Eldar girl. What? He doesn't have a big titty goth Eldar girlfriend at all. Don't forget the music in case Purple rips out her meat stack and becomes Purple Destroyer of Worlds and flies over and makes you play the music. I've already put the music on. Music is playing. Music is playing. We did that right at the beginning of the stream, if you remember. Oh, Sinister's doing more glowy, glazy, looking rather good. It's always interesting that Chris reads chat from bottom up. I mean, that's how
Olivia has noticed.
It's how you read Twitch chat. Until somebody else Twitch streams, then you can't comment about reading Twitch chat. Old ass minis to show off with ancient paining blog. This is ancient plain. These are 2 old models with additional ancient painting blarg. So there's some painting blarg. It's a very, very old model with some painting blarg. And there's another old model with also extra additional painting blarg. And he's got a little red cross. Maybe he's the apothecary. He's the apothecary.
Twitch chat is very difficult to read.
It is. This is the Rogue Trader Dread. Yeah, it's the Rogue Trader Dread with additional painting blarg. So many tiny watery brushstrokes. Olivia knows. Yeah, look at the back of that as well. Looking good, dude. Looking good. Yeah, your Drukhari are looking great, dude. Olivia knows. What does Olivia know? Olivia doesn't know. Olivia doesn't know shit. Olivia doesn't know anything. We pay her to know things, but she doesn't actually know anything. Olivia doesn't know anything. Very pretty. Very pretty. She pretty. Let me get Twitch chat up here as well so I know who is shouting out things. There we go. Oh yeah! Fellowship. I love the Fellowship. These are absolutely classic models. I love them. I had to clean out a gaming closet and found those. There were more, but I thought I should take them out and repaint. What are you going to do about the additional painting? What are you going to do about the additional painting blarg though? Like, are you going to clean the painting blarg up off that one?
Olivia knows everything. Everything.
Wow! Oh, look at that. Olivia knows how badass this is. You are really enjoying this, aren't you, Chris? Aren't as in Arnold Schwarzenegger. Aren't. Have I got to like talk in a Arnie voice? You are really enjoying this, aren't? What? Yeah, these are really cool. Liking that. Look at this! Look at this! Fantastic. And then we also have, if we go into project planning, we've got some updates on the project planning stuff as well.
Music. Cow. Tongue.
We have some music. Is the music not playing? Can you not hear the music, guys? Because I can hear the music. Let me check the sound mixer, because Olivia seems to be shouting at me about music. No, it's definitely playing. It's definitely playing. I'll be real, it took me typing out "aunt" to figure out how they spelled it wrong. Oh dear, fantastic. It is there now. It's there now, is it? Can you hear the music now? I cranked it up a few times and I cannot. Oh no! Oh no! Avian can't hear. Right, let's have a look at... oh my word, she's done... she's done some more vampires! Oh, how fucking cool are these? How cool are these? It was fine. I know it was fine. I'm just picking on Avian today, apparently. Seems like I'm picking on Avian today. It is officially Monday, International Picking on Avian Day, which is it's a different day every year. The International Picking on Avian Day is literally a different day every year. It lands once a year, occasionally twice a year, depending on how repressed Avian feels during the day and how he feels on stream. So occasionally, and it's one of those international days that you have to celebrate, and it's impromptu. So you don't actually know when it's going to be International Pick on Avian Day until it is International Pick on Avian Day, and it is now officially today. It is International Pick on Avian Day. So it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things exactly like Teeny Tiny painting badass vampires. She's awesome. And here I thought it was just most days that you were on stream. Zeb is watching out the window for Paul. Yay! Like Flying Ant Day. Yes! Yeah. It just appears. It just randomly, you could just have a Flying Ant Day. Now, the danger is if Flying Ant Day and International Pick on Avian Day coincide, because at that point you just all hell breaks loose, because you can't pick on avians and like deal with all the flying ants. It's almost like you know in The Mummy where they have the swarms and the locusts and everything. Like it's just too much to have flying ants and picking on avians. It's just too much. It's just too much. And yeah, the world tends to grind to a halt if that happens too often. Like Flying Ant Day and International Picking on Avian Day, if they coincide a little bit too often, it throws off all the lunar rotations, and the universe could implode, and we could just end up with a big black hole. It's not good. It's not good. Should my curtain be shut? No, I left it open just so that you could see a little bit outside. I thought it'd be quite nice for everybody. Yeah, they're really nice. They're really nice, Teeny Tiny. They're really nice. And then we also have Purpley Sparky Alice Lady, who has finished off a second squad of these, which is looking great. But thank you for pointing it out, Teeny Tiny. Help! I'm being repressed. These are fab, aren't they? These are really cool. Every time somebody posts some Shatterpoint stuff, I'm like, I love the red under here as well. They're like the little red glowy shit. That's really cool. Every time somebody posts some Shatterpoint stuff, I'm like, it'd be really cool to finish all of mine, because I've got so many of them. I need to simplify some of the painting on them, I think. They're really cool. Well, no, actually, we know what I need to do for my Shatterpoint stuff, don't we? Because I need to do the bases. As soon as I do the bases with Fab, we are fine. Oh, there she is, the lady, the queen, the goddess, Ventress. Come and see the violence inherent in the system. These are cool. I'm not quite sure about why that guy is so wide and also leaning backwards. I had to hack him apart to make him look more aesthetically pleasing. He was a bit of a weird one. And then these are cool. I do like these. They are cool. They're robots. Robots. Has Chris watched any of the Clone Wars OG or the George Lucas one? So Avian, I'm pretty sure you were here when Discord and Twitch chat forced me to watch all of Clone Wars so that I was no longer a Star Wars tourist. Mine leads forwards. It's an odd pose. They need to make a bounty hunter Ventress. That was a good look for her. I've got 4 Ventress 3D prints to do. You remember the bullying? So I've watched all of Clone Wars. I'm halfway through season 1 of Bad Batch. I've also got Tales of the Underworld. Is that right? because that one had Ventress in it as well, so I need to watch that one. And like there's parts in Clone Wars where Obi Sith Kenobi has a red lightsaber, justifying my reason to paint Obi Sith Kenobi. So I have Obi Sith Kenobi. There is a part in Tales of the, or is it Bad Batch? There's a part in one of them that justifies my Sith Ahsoka as well, because Ahsoka quite clearly wields a red lightsaber, so there's Sith Ahsoka there as well. So yeah, I am completely right on there on Star Wars lore, picking out all the important parts from all the Clone Wars animations and things. Did you see the OG one, Genndy Tartakovsky? I don't know what you mean, but probably because I was bullied into making sure that I watched everything. Started watching Andor this weekend. See, I'm that little of a Star Wars tourist that I've already seen Andor. Season 1 and Season 2, and it's brilliant. Yeah, so these are fab. These are fab. I'm looking forward to seeing those painted. Specifically, of course, the amazing lady Ventress. So that'll be awesome. And yeah, there's a stream gallery all picking up. Now I do also have some Lord of the Rings stuff to show you as well, because that's arrived. So we can minimise that, and we can swap over to the painting section. Swap over to the painting section. The painting section. Because then we can turn this on. How cool is this, by the way? They've got new Middle Earth boxes. Really cool. So you've got really nice new boxes, which is nice. Ventress is rumoured to be in more. She fucking better be. She better be, and they better do a live action Ventress film. Genndy is the guy most famously known for Samurai Jack. I have no idea what you're talking about. There was a series of short done before the Clone Wars series. I think it was released at the same time before Attack of the Clones on Cartoon Network. All I remember, Avian, is that I was made to watch all the Star Wars cartoon stuff, and I watched it all. So, if Twitch chat made me watch that one, then I will have watched that one. But I can't remember it from just name like that. I don't know. There we go. Let's get that up there. Get that out of the way. It's the cell animated one as opposed to the CG of the rest. Right. Okay. So we have Prince Imrahil, which is rather cool. So he's rather fab. Definitely, I'm going to do a unboxing, not an unboxing, I'm going to do a sprue review of these two, obviously, for YouTube. So you've watched the best Star Wars Rebels? Yes, I believe so. Yep. Yep. And I'm currently watching Bad Batch. I think I had to watch Rebels because I had questions when... Was it Ahsoka? I had questions when the Ahsoka series was here, and you were all saying that I had to watch Rebels. So I don't go on and on about it. So you watch the best Star Wars Rebels. Right. So, yes, Prince Imrahil. And then we've got the knights. I really want to have a look at the knights first. So these ones are... Dink. Pop that open. These ones are the resin ones, which we'll just have a very, very quick look at before we start painting today. Because if I show these off on Twitch and somebody picks up something or has a question, then I'll know that that's an important question that I need to answer when I do the kit review video. So it's one of those little things. It's quite a good quite a good little process to make sure I do these on Twitch. At least like show them. I'm not going to do the video on Twitch. I'm not going to record the video while I'm on, but at least show it to you while we're here, so that, because sometimes you guys have some really good questions. Sometimes, very, 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 very sometimes. So sometimes you have very good questions, which I can answer. So this was, fucking hell, this was packed in October 2025. Fucking release it in 2025 then. You have great questions. You do have great questions. You have great questions, Stu. You are Sir Stu, king of great questions. Oh, look how many heads there are. Are there 8 heads? Oh no, there's 6 heads. Nice. Oh no, shit, there are loads of heads. Oh, that's so cool. I've got loads of scale heads. I've got loads of heads in scale. Where does your lap go when you stand up? It goes on a dance. When you stand up, your lap goes dancing. That's a true story. It's a true fact. You can look that up on Google. If you Google lap dance, you'll find out exactly what I mean. Oh, that's so cool though. That's so cool. So I've got 6, 10. You get 10 in-universe scale heads. That's fantastic. So I'm going to use all the helmets and then use those for other shit. They look pretty smart, to be fair. They look pretty smart.
Start wearing
purple, wearing purple. Purple. How are you doing, Squeezle Man? These are really nice. These are very nice. Fro keeps his lap on a shelf. I keep my lap on my shelf. On the shelf behind me. On that shelf. Is that where I keep my lap? Yeah, these are really nice, and they've got all the labelling, so it's A, and then these parts of the sprue. So A is for that one, so you can make sure that you get the correct fitment of the trumpet. We're missing one there, which is disappointing. Where's that gone? See, this is another really good thing when you do it on Twitch. Like, that's not in the box. It's not loose. It's not in the box. So I can now email Games Workshop and say one of my sprues is broken and I haven't got the part. So I'm missing B. It is literally just snapped off and not included in the box. It's not there. So, interesting. There we go. Yeah. I don't even know what the part is. What was the... I wonder what the part is. Does it say? I bet it'll say in here. It'll probably be a sword, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, maybe not, because I've got 5 swords already. Whatever. I'll figure it out and email them. For all my griping about Games Workshop, I've had very good support when stuff... Yes! Yeah. I had it... So I bought Smaug. And all... To be completely accurate, you guys bought me Smaug. Very, very kind of you. For my birthday last year. And some of his parts were slightly damaged, and they replaced all of those. I bought the plastic vampires for, was it Underworld or Warcry or both? Anyway, I bought the plastic vampires, and they had snapped weapons on their sprue, and they sent me some more sprue, which was very good. So yeah, I don't know. So I just need that sprue again. I wonder what was on it. Wonder what was on it. Very weird. Anyway, there we go. So that is that. So we'll drop all this underneath there. If anybody's got any questions about resin stuff that maybe I haven't thought of, so I'll do the kit review of this. So this looks like it's a slightly later cast out of the mold, because we've got all this little bits of resin flash left on the sprues, which is always interesting. I'm very excited about all the heads you get. That's really cool. That's really cool. There we go. So whoever GG is, you didn't check this very well because I'm missing a part. You didn't check that very well because I'm missing a part. Okay, so that's that one. And then we also have Games Workshop and Kingdom Death have both gone above and beyond to fix stuff for me. Definitely among the best in the hobby. I think, to be fair, there's a lot of customer support, which is absolutely fine for things like hobby things like this. Like the same with Lego, right? Lego's got really good customer support because they understand that if you have really good customer support for hobby related things like this, as opposed to necessities you can have a little bit more flexibility, or it seems like they realise they can have a little bit more flexibility for things because it's a necessity and you need to have it, whereas niceties and hobby things that you choose to do, you need to make sure you have really good customer support so that people go, yeah, I'm glad I do this hobby, which is the correct way of doing things, which is nice. Look at this. So I'm always amazed, absolutely amazed by the Middle Earth stuff. Like, look at the detail on all this. I think Forge World could save themselves quite a bit by improving the initial quality control. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, hobby companies in general do good support. Look at that. Look at this. This is phenomenal. This is epic. This is really nice. I'm looking forward to this. Looking forward to building this guy. So, do I do him... Actually, here's a question. Do I do all of these non-metallic, or do I just kind of just spray them silver? Do I do them all non-metallic? I don't think it would take that long. Non-metallic. So 2 votes for non-metallic, 1 vote for true metallic. Black with a silver dry brush. Ugh. Well, that's a shit vote. Middle Earth plastics are sexy. Yes, they are indeed. Dry brushing is for basing. Look at the scale of the sword. Look how cool the sword is. Oh, fabulous. That's one downside to the resin stuff. The resin stuff isn't going to have that fine a scale sword, which is a shame. That's lovely. Very nice indeed. Right, so yeah, you can tune into YouTube. No questions about the kits or anything. Nothing for me to think about when I do my kit review or anything. I will get those put to one side, or rather thrown over there like that, so that I can do some painting. Let's get some painting done, shall we? It's a very nice scale sword. Yep. Indeedy doodah. Indeedy doodah. Right. So we are. What are we painting today? Should probably do Drazar. Do we do Drazar or do we do the Archon? We've got a little bit more to do on the Archon. Right. Oh, I made a. Look at this. I made a little half scale magazine stand for my notebooks. So that is now going next to. I've got to tidy all this area here up because that's now going to go next to my A4 one that's got all my transfers in it. So then I'll have an A5 one for my notebooks, an A4 one with all my transfers, and they'll all be there so I can get to them, so I can get to my notebook, because my notebook now is every page is a page for a video idea and things, which is quite cool. So that's all that there. And then I've also been doing the bases for. That's the base for the lion. So there's the lion with his metallic armour. Should be really cool to do. And I also finish off making sure that this fits as well. Oh, and I also rebuilt her as well with a second one. So I got a second one of her, because if you remember I snapped her finger off when I was dusting her. So I snapped her finger off. So what I've done, and then I've not glued that other arm in so that I can get to her face, because her face is very cool. So what I've done is I got a little needle pistol and gave her a needle pistol, so I've got an alternative build of her with a needle pistol, so she can go with my Escher. So she's all ready to go, rock and roll. She sits in there nicely like that with that one, with that dude, looking quite cool. Then we've got the Drukhari Archon, we've got the Night Lord Praetor, we've got the Lady Raven. She's looking awesome. And sadly, Lady Severina has snapped her sword off, so I need to glue her sword back on. I went to pick her up in a slightly kind of rushed way and just snapped her sword off, so Lady Severina has lost her sword, which is a shame. And then that was my 1000th post on Instagram, was my really cool Cryptek conversion which I did for Indomitus. Richard's House Delac video. Ah, nice. Yeah, where's my? Let me get my Delac stuff up. Minis. Where's my Delac stuff? Because I did a. Where is it? Oh, was it a screenshot rather than a photo? Maybe I didn't photograph it. Yeah, I must have not photographed it. Screenshot. There it is. There's one of them. There's another one. That's a painted one. Is that the same one? Yeah, that's the same one. And then I did that conversion as well, which is coming out really well. Is that all the Delac? So yeah, we ended up with quite similar colour schemes. Yeah, that's my leader. He's got a walking stick. A sniper pistol, and then the cool hat, which is just badass. The blue grey skin looks so damn good. Yeah, it's exactly the same colour as the black. That's the crazy thing about it. It's exactly the same colour as the black, and which is why it looks so good. So yeah, I like my Delac. I think my Delac look really cool, and Rich's obviously. But yeah, this is one that I need to finish because this one's really fun. Giving him the hat was really fun. I will probably just remove the studs. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I should remove the studs off the rim of the hat? Because there isn't any studs on the rest of the armour. But you can kind of get away with the buckle, so the buckle works, but I don't think the studs around the hat rim do work. Morning meeting. No, Hannah, come back. So, yeah, I really like my Delac stuff. But yeah, there is a Patreon link, so if you want to go and have a look at some of my videos up on Patreon, and then do !Patreon, you can go and find that. That is also where you will find the first part of building this one up. So I'm just going to go into all the different tools and how I was using them and stuff. So it's quite a cool video. I'm quite proud of that video, so that should be quite good. But we can carry on working on the Archon now. And of course we are back to using the nice palette paper as well, so we're back to painting well as well. You have an hour before all afternoon meetings. An hour? You better make the most of it then. You get an hour of chill time. An hour of potato time. An hour of hanging out in my amazing Twitch chat. All those cool, amazing things. All of them. All of them. So good.
Oh my. We have music. We have a Christopher and we have painting.
I've been here for like 4 hours doing this. I don't know what you mean. Of course we have. Of course we have painting and music and me and for an hour and 24, and it only took him 30 minutes to fix everything. I had everything fixed straight out of the bat. Everything was absolutely on the mess. The bot is behaving. The bot is doing very, very well. Yes. The bot is doing very, very well. How are you, Perpsicles? Yes, we did everything. We've done everything. Twitch chat shouted at me and made sure I did everything. We did floofs, we did projects, we did things, we did things. Did everything and nothing all at once. Everything and nothing all at once everywhere. You need to go and look at the picky of Zeb. Go see Zeb. Because there's a Zeb picky in Floofy Gallery. Why don't you come on over, Floofy Gallery? Floofy Gallery. Floofy Gallery. Floofy Gallery. Come on over, Floofy Gallery. How was your meeting stuff thingy doodahs, Purples? Was everything all right? I think we've still got plenty of people in YouTube chat as well. Hello YouTube, how are you doing? Everybody hanging out in YouTube chat watching? We even looked at your Star Wars stuff as well, Purples. And we were all very excited for Ventress And then Avian quizzed me on every single cartoon that I watched, and I can't remember what they were all called. But I did point out that Twitch chat made me watch all the Star Wars cartoons. I haven't missed any. I've watched all of them. I'm halfway through Bad Batch. Now you see, Tales of the Underground, the Jedi and the Sith, I'm pretty sure were not even mentioned. You didn't even bring them up. You just made me watch Clone Wars, Rebels, and you did tell me to watch Bad Batch. I stopped through Bad Batch. I kind of OD'd at myself on Star Wars for a while, so I paused Bad Batch. But there was never a mention of Tales of the Underworld. I never even heard of Tales of the Underworld until you linked me a Ventress video. And then I was like, oh, I need to watch this because Ventress is in it. So I'm blaming Twitch chat. I'm blaming you guys for that. You did not highlight and tell me, which I think is a personal vendetta, to be honest, because I like Ventress so much, and Twitch chat collectively thought, ha, we'll sort Chris out. We won't tell him all about the actual Ventress series, which is really cool. Exactly. So you haven't kept me up to date, have you? You haven't kept me up to date. You haven't been like, oh, Chris, you know all those Star Wars series that we made you watch? There's a new one out. You should watch it. None of that. None of that. Not like me when I come in and say, oh, guys, Alien Earth is coming out. Make sure you watch Alien Earth because it's really good. Like, go and watch Alien Earth. It's fantastic. Oh, guys, Welcome to Derry is out. It's really, really cool. I've been really enjoying watching it. Like, I hype it up. Do I get that from you guys? By the way, Chris, Tales of the Underground is up, and it features your favourite person from Star Wars, Ventress, and you should really watch it. No, I don't get any of that. I don't get any of that. I don't get any, like, niceties coming back from Twitch chat. Knights of the Seven Kingdom is out. It's really good. That's the Game of Thrones thing, isn't it? I might get round to it at some point. You don't listen to us anyway. I know, but you should at least give me the choice. You should at least give me the choice to not listen to you. Because even if I'm not listening to it, even if I'm not listening to it, it would highlight the fact that it's even out there, and then at some point I could go, oh, you know what I'm going to do? Not because I'm listening to Twitch chat, but because I know that Tales of the Underground is out there. I might go and watch Tales of the Underground this weekend just to see like how cool it is, because I remember Twitch chat mentioning it. Now, it's not because Twitch chat have mentioned it that I'm going to go and watch it, but at least I am aware of it. Mum and Dad are fighting again because we mostly watch Twitch and YouTube. Teeny tiny. Teeny tiny. teeny tiny.
If I might be so bold, Christopher. Fuck you. Fuck. Moo. Tum.
Hey, Olivia, could you do a shout out for me for my Patreon, because there's a new Patreon video out, which is really cool. So I'm really proud of it as well. I think it's a really good kind of relaunch, if you like, of the Patreon stuff. So if you want to go see this video, exclamation mark Patreon in chat, and you can sign up and you can go and see that video. It's quite cool. That's part 1 of a 2-part series where we're going to be turning her into an awesome Archon. Thanks, Olivia.
Sure thing, Christopher is updating his Patreon. Yet another way to tell us to fuck off.
Well, like, it's just another place to see my amazing work and stuff. Like, everybody likes me, I'm fantastic. So there's just another place where you get to see me. But yeah, thanks for the link. There's the link, everybody. You can at least sign up for free. So if you sign up for free...
Wrong again, Christopher. I hate you.
If you sign up for free, then you will get updates for when I post stuff. And then if you do like that content, then you can sign up and go up a tier so that you can watch that stuff and things. So. That's nearly the Quake 3 logo, isn't it? Just needs another spike there, and then you've got and then the Archon is wearing the Quake 3 logo, which is quite cool. Are you painting tonight, Purples? How are the potatoes doing today, perps? Oops. They're potatoing. They're running around a lot. I've got some corned beef hash tonight, which will be quite nice. It's in the oven cooking at the moment. Just sat there, just chilling. Dropped it in before stream. Gave them wet food, oh no. Do you get to be grumpy at your partner now? Are they like, oh wow, check this food out. We're dead excited now. We're actually being fed properly. Is that kind of how it's going? Are they like gremlins? You can't, or mogwais, you can't feed them after midnight? I've got some pork marinating in a homemade Korean style marinade back home in preparation for some nice Korean pork ramen. Fantastic! Sounds really good. Sinister sounds excellent. Lurk again, no worries. Hey Red Tails, how you doing? How are you, mate? There is a new Patreon post up if you want to go and check it out. Exclamation mark Patreon. Go and drop me a follow there so you can find out what kind of posts drop up. You're wonderful, in good spirits. Fantastic. And didn't end up going for noodles this weekend. You didn't, Target? Oh no. What did you have if you didn't have noodles? Ramen is so good. Our little favourite Twitch streamer Shay likes ramen, doesn't she? She's a ramen fiend. Little Shay Shay. Where is Shay Shay? I don't know, she's got a day off today, she was saying on Blue Sky. Oh no! Made chili beans and cornbread. What's cornbread? What is cornbread? Oh wait, it's going to be bread made with like corn flour, isn't it? Rather than flour.
Butter Aziz.
Moron.
I think I have one in the truck.
Yeah, there's the new Patreon post. So Resto modding a classic Dark Eldar Lord. It's quite a cool video. I'm really proud of that one. So exclamation mark Patreon if you want to go and drop in and find out what that's like. It's a good little hobby project. Lots of tool conversation in there. Chili beans and cornbread is very southern US delicacy. Chili beans and cornbread. So like chili and bread. Is cornbread yellow? Like I've got a funny feeling that cornbread is yellow, is that right? I don't know why. It's more like cake than bread really, with a cup of cornmeal in the mix. Cornmeal? What the fuck is cornmeal? It is generally yellow. Perfect. It's one of the best things to come out of the South. There are good things that have come out of the South. Actually, I think Sheryl Crow came from the South, so... Southern US has some of the best food culture in the entire world. Nice. There we go. Being French, I have to feel insulted. You have to feel insulted? Why? Because you're French? Pulled pork. I do like pulled pork. Because Canada, England deported the Acadians down to Louisiana. Deported them to Louisiana? Cajun food is divine. Okay, I'll give you a pass for Louisiana. Their food is awesome. Louisiana! Louisiana has the purple food pass. Sounds like a brand, Purples. The purple food pass sounds like something you could market. Purple's food pads are like Michelin stars, but harder to get. Yeah, much harder to get. How many? What would your purple scale be? Would you have like purple? Well, you would have purple sparks, wouldn't you? So you could be like a five purple spark restaurant. Oh, that'd be awesome. And every year I'll publish a purple food pass almanac. Fuck Michelin. Not a Michelin star, a purple spark. How many purple sparks is this restaurant? 4. I mean, it's not a 5 purple spark restaurant, so I'm not really going there. You should do that. You should do that. That would be cool. That would be something that you could put on like Blue Sky and Instagram and stuff, and just start making it a thing. Like it would just gain traction because it's such a cool idea. A purple spark. I'm giving this 5 purple sparks. I'm giving this menu 5 purple sparks because it's really exciting menu. However, the food itself, sadly, is only going to earn itself a 2 purple spark. It's only going to earn itself 2 purple sparks because the food itself is just disappointing. So I'm sorry, restaurant, sort yourself out. Yeah, that sounds really cool. You should do that, Perps. Just giving you a multi-million-dollar idea, which granted is probably Canadian dollars, which is, as we know, multi-million Canadian dollars is £9.22. But even so, not gonna lie, I trust a purple spark more than I trust a Michelin star. Right? Right? Like, it just makes sense. Just makes sense. It's something to absolutely adhere to. You usually order from them. Yeah, I mean that's even better. That gives you a reason why it's a purple spark and not a Michelin star, because you are eating the food but not necessarily eating in the restaurant. I trust real people opinions on food a lot more than I trust hoity-toity food critic opinions. Well, now you see, Sinister, Purpley Spark, that's Purpley Spark's mission, to not turn into a hoity-toity food critic and maintain the integrity of the Purple Spark. Are you shitting me? Even my soul is for sale. Even my soul is for sale. What would be, in your current everyday food ordering life, what would be the closest to a 5 Purple Spark restaurant that you've had food from? And then on the flip side, what would absolutely be like a 1 Purple Spark? Like, what is the one restaurant that you've ordered from once and never again? Until they sort themselves out. Let's start it now. You need to start a Blue Sky account for this, by the way. Purple Spark Food Critic. You are a brand in your own right, Purples. You need to make the most of it. Best and worst of both Portuguese restaurants. Go on then, name and shame. And name and hype. Five Purple Spark restaurant. What was the first official Purple Spark breaking news network? The first official 5 Purple Spark restaurant is, drumroll please, Five Sparks for their seafood and paella named A Quinta. Ooh. So there's a restaurant called A Quinta in Canada, which is the official first 5 Purple Spark restaurant. Do it. You should post. You should post that. Make it a thing. Make it a thing. Don't even remember what the Zero Spark restaurant is called. How many Purple Sparks would McDonald's get? Like, are we saying that like a 3 Spark restaurant is like an average restaurant, or are you going to be super critical and like a 1-star restaurant? Because you need to give yourself space in the top end, right? Because if you give an average restaurant a 3 Purple Spark score, then you've only really got 4 and 5 to go. So 4 might be like pretty good, and then 5 there's like a big jump. Whereas if you make the 1 star like the average. If you make a 1-star on average, you've then got 2, 3, 4, and 5 to really stretch out, and that also means that if you are not at least average, you don't even get a Purple Spark rating. So that's where you end up with like the Purple Spark rating being really sought after. 1 Purple Spark is above average, right? Right? Regular restaurants get no sparks. That's the way you do it. Like, if a regular restaurant can just get a 2 Purple Spark, then it no longer kind of carries any weight. You need to kind of really have it carrying some weight. Like a one Spark is just regular average restaurant. Average would be 2.5. Oh really? So 3, 4, and 5 are good. Oh, and if their health inspection record is bad, you don't even review them. They get a Christmas. They get a CF. They're branded CF. I think you need to stand by your brand, Purples. I think you need to stand by your rating and drop that average down to 1. Like an average Purple Spark is 1. An average restaurant, and then you really have the range to start rating very, very good restaurants. Just a little tip there for you for when you start your global food scoring brand. But if 1 is met, then why are they even earning a 1? Why are they make them? You got to make them earn your score. Make them earn your score. They can't just. That's just like showing up and getting a medal. Do you really want to rate the crappy ones? They shouldn't even be on your radar. They shouldn't even be on your list. They shouldn't be on your measure. Just sack them off. Don't even think about them. They've got to get their act together before they're even considered for a purple spark. 0 star is no star, but that's the same as a 1. Like a 1 is meh. I don't want to know that a restaurant is meh. I suppose the only thing there is that if it is a 1 and it's meh, then at least everybody knows that that has been marked by the purple spark. Therefore, don't go there. But I'd say the 2 has to be very, very. I'd say 2 has to be good. I'd say 2 has to be good. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not my spark. It's not my scoring mechanism. I'm just urging and guiding you and trying to make you value your purple spark scoreline. Five is Imperator. Yeah, you gotta score it. You gotta score it aggressively. Because if you don't score it aggressively, everybody will just be happy with a 2. They won't all be reaching for the stars or reaching for the sparks, if I may. Like 5, I would send Tari. Yes. Oh my God, you should do a team up. I mean, that would be the social media event, wouldn't it? It's like when you earn your 5 purple spark. That's when social media goes wild, and Tari the second, the Empress of everything everywhere, turns up to eat at your restaurant. Social media goes wild. Coverage everywhere. I have the best ideas, by the way. Why can't I give myself cool ideas like this? I give everybody else my ideas. I need to stop doing that. Think of your own ideas, Chris. Come on. Speaking of my own ideas, make sure you sign up for my Patreon, please, because there's some really cool videos. There's some really cool videos out, and there's some really cool videos coming. ! Patreon. Drop me a follow on YouTube for the smaller videos. Like, you'll get some of the smaller videos on YouTube. They just won't be as in-depth and cool as the Patreon ones. And drop me a like and a follow and a sub on here as well. Happy Tomb King Tuesday. Oh, Tomb King Tristan, you absolute legend. How are you? Tari only eats at 5 Purple Spark restaurants. Yes. Yes, absolutely guaranteed. Absolutely guaranteed. How are you, Tomb King Tristan? Latest Patreon video is out, Tristan. It's rather cool. Shall we do Tomb Kings for tomorrow, for Tomb King Tuesday? Shall we get some Tomb Kings going for tomorrow? Starts at 1:30, not 1, so I still have a bit of time. Yay! I bet Olivia's happy. I mean, I suppose Olivia's happy. I hope she's happy. Is Olivia ever happy? Doesn't seem to be that happy often. How's your day going, Tristan? Tristan?
Oh, I am happy. I only hate you, Christopher.
You're happy but you hate me? What? I mean, if you're happy and you know it, you should like Chris. That's a fact, surely. If you're happy and you know, you should like Chris. Clap, clap. If you're happy and you know it, you should like Chris. Clap, clap. I mean, it's a famous song. I'm not happy, I know it, and I still like Chris. I like Chris, he's a good dude. Thank you, Red Tails. Yeah, Red Tails, you said you were struggling with the internet. There's a new Patreon video out today on my Patreon, so if you do !Patreon in Twitch chat, you will find a link to take you to the Patreon page if you want to have a look. Most Patreon videos will end up on YouTube in like a slightly cut down, less in-depth version in a few days. However, not this one. This one is Patreon exclusive. The painting video is next. Uh, 1,900 days. Wow. Wow. Started following you 2 days after my birthday in 2020. Wow, that's forever ago. Wow. That's a long time ago. That's ringing patron. Thank you very much, Red Tails. Thank you very much. You can follow for free, and then if there's any posts that go up that take your fancy, that you can upgrade. But thank you very much. I need to start kind of promoting it a little bit more because it's quite cool, and I enjoy doing it. I'm not very good at the promoting side, so it's one of the things that I need to shout out a little bit more on stream. One of the things I need to shout out more on stream. And that video is the first part of this one. So the video that's up on Patreon at the moment is the first part of updating and trying to make this one look as cool as some of the current Dark Eldar models, which is rather cool. So part 2 is going to be sculpting and painting it. What's everybody else doing this evening? What are we up to? What little plans have we got tonight? Penning a test model for the mandrakes. Oh, sweet. Sweet. I heard through AI that Chaos Space Marines are going to be given the Primaris treatment. They've already had the Primaris treatment. Chaos Space Marines have already had the scale up. They had it a fair few years ago now. AI have said that Perturabo is coming back, and I don't think he is. What colour are your mandrakes going to be, Sinister? Blue, nice. Whoops to AI. Yeah, when Chaos Space Marines got re-released and re-sculpted a few years ago, they were scaled up to Primaris size. Hey, perps.
AA can go fuck itself on a cactus. RAM prices go through the roof because of that bullshit. Fuck. Moo. Tongue.
Yeah, I'm glad I've got a little bit of RAM in my computer at the moment, but I was thinking the other day about upgrading it. So no, it's probably not the right time. I do need to get a new graphics card. Do that at some point. Right. Well, the last little bit then, guys, and then I'm going to go and make some dinner. She's rather good, really, isn't she?
Well, bad news. GPU prices also go through the roof because of AI.
Yep. But I need a new graphics card, so at some point I'm going to have to bite the bullet. It's one of those things that I've got to do to try and help the streaming. Yes, I will do. I'm not going to get a new gen stuff. She's pretty cool. £5,000. Wow. Mandrake Whip upcoming in gallery. Nice. Your streams are working okay. They're not bad. They're pretty good. We've got some improvements to make. Thank you very much, Red Tails. Yeah, black mandrakes would be really cool. I will try and do some really dark mandrakes. Manny Drakeys. Manny Drakeys. Mainly working on the skin of the blade for now. Black steel, non metallic. Managed to get my hands on a 3050 for quite cheap. It's feasible. For my lab PC, I have a 4070 in my main. Yeah, like I've got a 1080 GTX. So anything better than that will be a nice upgrade. Very cool. Very cool, Sinister. I'm liking this. Nice one, nice one. $37 or $30.90. Nice. Okay. I will keep an eye out for that. That sounds doable. And yeah, I like Nvidia. $259 for a 3050. $3070 or $3090. Sounds like a plan. If you have a GTX, any RTX will be an upgrade. So I don't know whether you remember, but when I built the computer years ago, I had that, I couldn't afford a good graphics card, so I bought like the cheapest Nvidia graphics card just to get it working, and I was streaming with it, and somebody in Twitch chat sent me this 1080, which is very kind of them, so I kind of restored it, cleaned it up, put new cooling paste and stuff on it, and it's been running fine. But it's just starting to struggle a little bit now with the new current gaming and streaming and things. Hey Nigma, how are you doing? Nigma, there's a new Patreon post up. Hang on, can someone just do ! Patreon in chat, please, so I can. Oh, I've got it. There we go. So I can post it to Nigma. In, unless Purples wants to do it. Do you want to post the link in YouTube chat for Nigma? There we go, I got it. How are you, Nigma? You all good? Cookie Man? So we've done Malice, we've done the Archon, sorry, Drazar, and we've done the Archon today. We've been working on all of these, which is rather nice. Get a 3,000 if they're not external. The 4,000 will start being expensive. Nice. Pantheon. No, that's modelling. So that one is this. I should start a Pantheon Patreon actually. That would be quite cool. We might get some more news on Pantheon this week as well, which would be quite nice. So looking forward to that and do some videos on that. Retro Metal. I'm trying to find my old OG Metal Farseer. Yes! Dude, yes. Well, there's a big conversation. That video is a massive conversation just about making old metal models cool and bringing them up to scratch. So should be a good one. That one's a part 1. It's a part 2. It's a part 2 series. It's a 2-part series. So the second part is just going to be sculpting, adding the weapons, and then painting it. So should be good. But there's lots of cool info on that video. Hopefully, if you like it. And there's obviously loads of other videos on Patreon as well. So. Heard numbers have doubled. Yeah, basically people have come back to Pantheon because Ashes shat itself. Yeah, Ashes of Creations. Ashes of Creation. Basically, well, it basically just shat itself. Everybody left yesterday, and then the CEO closed it down because the board. He claimed the board were trying to do things that he thought were unethical, so he's left. The rumour is that everybody who backed the game in the fine print of backing the game was that if the game launched on Steam, then it was considered a launch, and they don't have to refund anybody. So the game has launched on Steam at Christmas, and now they don't have to refund everybody, and they're pocketing all the money and fucking off. Yeah, people are super cross about it. Yeah, they are. Plenty of people are cross about it. However, I've always liked Pantheon, so it just means Pantheon is going to get more players, hopefully, if they can sort the shit out. Yeah, it was a scam from the start. I mean, that's been the rumour. That's been the rumour around Ashes for a long time. I just didn't know about it. The game was gorgeous, Purples. It was so good, and it was weird at a weird state of, if you keep doing this, then you could release it and it could be really successful. So it's really weird that they just kind of ditched it and everybody's run off. But yeah, all the staff have had to leave because they're not being paid and they've been sacked. So yeah, not good. Not good for everybody. So yeah, anyway. Yeah, I might start a Pantheon Patreon. That would be quite fun. Hadn't thought about that. Thank you, Nigma. It is indeed. Pantheon's doing pretty well though. And they've got a big spring patch coming. Well, they've got a February patch coming as well, so that's not too far away. February patch is going to be fun. Yep, MMOs are really hard to do. Pantheon's doing really well. Go with secondhand games and pin code. Got Dawn of War 2 load pin, but it belongs to an old account. It could have been successful. Not even Kickstarter MMOs, Purples. I mean, even Amazon couldn't launch a successful MMO. So it's definitely a challenging market. Pantheon are doing pretty well though. It's almost like there are way too many MMOs. It's the EverQuest effect. Well, actually the WoW effect, isn't it? Because WoW were the ones that made them mainstream. What would be a good colour for the hair? You're asking me about colour? Where are we? I mean, I'd go black, but... Desaturated violet. I think I'm leaning black. So that when I add the pink OSL, yeah, I'd go black. That was my initial kind of gut reaction. But then I paint with a lot of contrast anyway, so everything is always kind of... if it can't be anything, be black. Yeah, I like the black idea. Okay, lurking. Also their mistake, they decided to create their own engine and wanted to license it, which is a very bad move. That's what Pantheon tried to do as well. Pantheon tried to make their own engine. Right, I am going to go make some dinner, I think. 6:30. Been a cool stream. Tune in tomorrow for more cool streams. I'm going to record... I've got to record that kit review for YouTube. So that'll be up on YouTube, not Patreon. I don't tend to put the kit reviews up on Patreon. What time do I start? What, tomorrow? What day is it tomorrow? Tuesday. I'll try and do a later stream tomorrow, maybe. So 4 PM. Dinner. Yes, dinner. My meeting's just ended. No, Hannah. Hannah, you can watch my Patreon video then. New World was fine up till end game, where the resource was limited and the bot farmed, and they changed the game and you had to rebuy it. Like, nope. Watch out for shifty Canadians, for sure. See you tomorrow. Shall I do red tails? I will do. yeah, that's been cool. It's been a good little stream today. Right, yeah, we'll sort out a good stream tomorrow for everybody. Are you doing your Terminators today, Hannah? All the Eradicators? Right. Yeah, I'm going to go have dinner. Record YouTube videos, so make sure you drop me a follow on YouTube so you can drop in and see what I think of all the new Lord of the Rings models which I've got. And I will see you all tomorrow. I want to throw together 6 Eradicators for my game on Saturday. Nice. You know, I can't decide. I think build the Eradicators, because then they're at least kind of built and they can sit there looking cool. I don't want to get burnt out trying to keep up with the meta and painting everything. Yeah, exactly. Like meta gaming every game in the Crusade is probably not the best way to go, in my opinion. Particularly because you're trying to do 6. Like I still like whenever I do Crusade, I would just do it as small units. Like I'd never max out a unit just so that it's more efficient when I put the stratagem on them and stuff. Crusade is more about trying to connect with your army and telling a story about your army, but that's just me. Okay. Is there likely to be anybody on Twitch? Yeah, we'll try and do a tell you what, we're going to go raid Natalie. I'll try and do a longer stream tomorrow and also a later stream tomorrow as well, so we can try and get some evening guys. That way you can also do skirmish. Love the way Eradica barrels look when you do the whole brass to purple to black weathering. Yes. Sounds good. Right, I'll catch you all tomorrow, everybody. Bye.